we're back.
Yeah, part 2. Nintendo press
Nintendo
conference.
press conference. Yep.
Predictions.
As well.
We gotta get this going here. We have
we got
8 minutes left.
All right, 10 minutes.
What I wanted to say in part 1 was people are saying that they're gonna pack in Wiimotes. One Wiimote with in the box. Controller, Wii U controller, Wiimote. No, not true.
Not gonna happen.
Not gonna. Too much money for Nintendo. And guess what? Don't we already have Wiimotes, people? I have 4 of them.
And they're so cheap on the market nowadays.
They'll probably be $20.
And that's the thing.
One more thing I gotta they're gonna price drop the Wii U to $100. So you have Wiimotes for $20 probably, maybe $30.
And not to mention they got the library. I mean, because we've already seen that they're dropping prices of other games.
Yeah.
Like Donkey Kong Country and Brawl.
Yeah.
They're down $29, or they will be soon. And then there's Pikmin 2. They're adding more games at a $20 market. So I mean, so they're who knows? Even they might even announce even more of those at E3.
Who knows?
We'll have to wait and see. But that's a very good point.
Yeah, we gotta move on to the 3DS stuff now. Oh my god.
Well, we haven't talked about the Wii U games either. To be honest, I think the 3DS is going to be much more short and concise. They're going to brag about it. They're going to talk good about it.
The sale, everything, yeah.
But I expect...
You gotta mention some of the games, though. Like, okay...
Well, we're going to see a lot of the games we saw already. I mean, Animal Crossing, Luigi's Mansion 2.
Paper Mario.
Yeah, Paper Mario.
And the third-party stuff.
You will get the announcement of the U.S. release of Fire Emblem. It's going to happen. Duh. Fucking duh. Especially with all the excess of it. It was going to come over here anyways. But I don't think they're going to push as aggressively on the first-party stuff. Because I think that's the reason why they announced Mario Brothers... or New Super Mario Brothers 2 already, because they're just like, yeah, it's coming out in August, fuck off. Like, you know, like, because they clearly, if you guys
have
noticed...
As a downloadable game and retail, so...
Yes. But, you know, and I think there will be, obviously, like, a few first-party ones you'll be like, sweet, oh, I can't wait to play that next year when it won't be out. Or, you know, like, or whatever. But, you know what I mean? Because the reason why I say is because, like, I remember mentioning last year about the E3 press conference is that this year was particularly big, or say, last year was particularly big for the 3DS at E3, because they had the only window that they had available between the Wii U's at just announcements and unveiling. But that 12 months between from then to now was the only time that they could get it off the ground the way that they want it to be sailing smooth. And it is. It's perfect.
That's one thing people
and now we're you know, like we're talking about those things like rumors like Castlevania game coming out. Duh, we all fucking know.
Yeah.
Contra, don't be fucking surprised if Contra's announced. Don't be surprised when you see a ton of third-party announcements. That's what I think is going to be the star of the E3.
It's third-party
third-party 3DS
games.
games. Like you're going to see more of that stuff I think this year, and less first-party, because you already have a solid base of first-party that we already knew from last year.
We're still waiting on. The only reason why it's too be surprised to see a Castlevania game because it's too soon. I mean, this is like the
not at all, man.
Not because it's on the 3DS.
We got a Resident Evil game and a Metal Gear game. Yeah. We got a Mario Kart game. When did we get a Zelda game and a Starbucks game?
When did we get Dawn of Sorrow? When did we get Dawn of Sorrow on DS?
Oh, fuck, dude. Circle of the Moon was out right away on Game Boy Advance. I bought it fucking first day.
Wow.
That was a launch title. That was a fucking launch title. Unless I'm wrong, it was off by like a week. Maybe. But it was pretty sure it was a launch title. Castlevania games, besides, like they don't know the fucking formula. No. It's 2D Castlevania shit.
Who knows?
You level up, grind, and shit. Now it's in 3D. Whee! Everyone buys it. Yay! It's pretty simple.
I can't wait for it. I'm super excited.
But let's go back to the Wii U.
Yeah. Ugh. Now the whole
games.
Do we have time?
Yes. We actually have lots of time now. I checked it.
God, the whole Aliens Clone Marines thing is getting me worried.
I still think it's going to be a Wii U game this launch this year. As dumb as I don't care what that announcement says, because they don't say. There's no Wii U included in that fucking trailer, and they still have heard from like.
But they didn't say when they said it was delayed until February 12th. They didn't say which versions though.
PS3 and 360.
Did they?
Yeah, that was like on IGN games.
So maybe it might be.
Quite a few
I was guessing it was going to be time exclusive.
Right now, formally, like even like according to like news sites, they're saying the Wii U version does not have a release date yet. That is yet to be revealed.
It was never announced. Yeah.
So personally, my take on that is. I wouldn't be surprised if they just pulled the PS3 and 360 teams to work on that exclusively, being that we already know that they're promoting the Wii U version as the dominant one, that the best looking one, the most features one, the one that you should probably want to get the most.
You can't just have that guy at Gearbox say like it's the best looking version, and we're going to play it.
Remember he said it like at launch, like if you got the money, and you want to get that version, because it's going to have all the bells and whistles and all that kind of shit. And the thing is, it wouldn't surprise me if they're just saying like, look, here's the deal, Call of Duty is going to outsell, and Halo's going to outsell. Everything on in the PS3 and 360s in the first-person shooter genre market, anyways. So at least for launch of the Wii U, depending if they have blocks 2 for
with Aliens Clone Marines, it's kind of like it's not just a first-person shooter; it's a survival horror thing. It's
it kind of plays more into the BioShock flavor, like where it's kind of like the single-player adventure thing. And
it's niche.
Right, it's niche. It's a little more niche. And if you
is.
get that exclusively to Wii U, to a Wii U exclusive owner or whatever, blah, 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 or, like somebody that just wants to pick it up, that's a much more attractive buying than just a Call of Duty, because let's face it, if they got it out on the PS3 360 out this year, it's not going to probably sell that much in comparison to, like, that's the same reason why Bioshock Infinite's fucking delayed. It's like, because they don't want to compete with Call of Duty and Halo. That's a fact. But we're getting too far off.
We gotta get going here, yeah.
I do believe, though, I'm going to go back to this and say, I think we're going to see a rather GameCube-esque launch period of titles. Whatever they announce, I'm going to actually go on the record and say, outside of Pikmin, I have no fucking clue of what Nintendo's going to announce. I don't think it's going to be F-Zero. I don't think it's going to be Star Fox. I think you're going to end up seeing really weird shit. I'm not saying like strange titles. I just think like, you know, like how quirky weird GameCube was? It was like, here's Wave Race and Luigi's Mansion. And then, you know, like, and then there was like, there's Pikmin. And again, it was
off the wall shit. Just like, yeah.
I mean, Smash Brothers wasn't off the wall.
Left field.
But, you know what I mean? Yeah, it was just kind of like, it was a bunch of oddities. Great oddities, wonderful game series that they kind of put up there, but at the same time, I could see that they might take a few more chances making gamer-esque games, core games, but at the same time still making
maybe the Wii U will be like 6th generation, and they'll probably go over some new IPs. Maybe. Retro.
You know, and that's possible. I still say the only game that
I hope that Star Fox and Metroid crossover is not true.
I want a new IP out of Retro. They've been talking about Raven Blades like, as their pet project for years. I still think that I wouldn't be surprised if this is the only time Nintendo's going to say, you know what, run with that because it's a new system, we're running powerful graphics, we want a new core gamers game, they want a new IP, do it, you guys can do fucking anything you want because they're amazing developers, do it. And the thing is, that could be it. I still say if it's not Raven Blade they're working on, I do still think it's Mario Kart, because I still think that was the tip of the iceberg when they were working on that last year.
That's a waste of talents for them.
It is, but the fact, I look at it as a money standpoint. If you want to sell a bunch of Wii U's, you want to sell that controller, sell people at a mass market.
Too soon. We just had Mario Kart 7 on 3DS.
Different game system, though.
True, but we got
different game system. And the thing is,
way too soon for Mario Kart.
3DS. I totally agree with what you're saying, but at the same time, I just think that if they want to sell more Wii U's to the casual audience and to the hardcore audience, if you want to call them that, what's easier to sell this year than having saying like, yeah, it's like a steering wheel, and you can see behind you. And it's fucking on the screen. And the thing is, that's going to sell the parents, kids, gamer guy, like core gamers. It's going to sell everybody. You make it online, HD. It's an easy sell. It's a bridge title. It's fucking easy to do. It's not going to be like reinventing the wheel or anything.
It's Mario Kart.
But it would, and it's a Mario title too. Where it doesn't. You don't have to have core Mario, like like platforming. But you can say, hey, Mario's still going to be there at launch, just like. And because the thing is, they did it for the 3DS, and it helped sell that system. Fact. Same thing they could do this year. It's a little early, but you know what? Ultimately, would you really be pissed if they came out with it? You might be disappointed that it would be something.
I fucking would be. I don't want Mario Kart. I don't want Mario Kart at launch.
Fuck yeah, dude, bring it on. I'll play online. I'll use my steering wheel.
Whatever. Yeah.
Well, I mean, but it's not. Again, it's not clever. But I think that's. I think that's possible. But I do think that we're going to see.
I want Donkey Kong Country